Hi, this is Laura Pulias with Dobler College Consulting. Well, seniors, it's mid-April and we're really down to the wire now on making that final decision about where you're going to attend college in the fall. So if you're struggling with that decision, what are some of the steps that you can take to help sort it out so that you make the best decision for yourself? Well, first of all, one of the techniques that I've seen that I think is really effective is to create something of a grid where you're scoring the schools on the criteria that you've established that are important to you in your college search. So, kind of list the criteria that you've been evaluating your schools on and assign a score. Maybe you want to use a 1 to 3 type score, but have columns for each of your schools and score them on the criteria that you think is important. Now, you're not going to make your final decision based on tallying up that score and whoever has the highest score wins, but I think it's a really good tool to help you visualize how the colleges are measuring up to what you've determined is important in your college search. Certainly cost is going to be a factor. That's something that you and your parents really want to carefully compare the award letters that you've received so that you understand that the cost for 4 years for your college education, that will be a big factor. And then finally, and this isn't a scientific term, but gut comes into it a little bit. Pay attention to kind of that gut feeling you have, remembering stepping on campus and seeing yourself there and if it felt like the right choice for you. That's going to be a little bit of a factor too. If you find that you have missing pieces of information as you're kind of scoring your colleges on how they measure up, don't hesitate to reach out to the college. You're in the driver's seat now. You're an accepted student. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone, call the admissions office and respectfully ask to speak with someone perhaps that's in the department that you're going to be majoring in to ask some questions about curriculum, internship opportunities, maybe research. You can also ask to speak to a student in that major, a current student, just to get their perspective. Also, do your research on the website, the college's website. There is so much good information out there. And quite often, what they'll do is list the classes that are part of the curriculum. So take a look at that. That's where you're going to be spending your time and find out, are those the classes that you want to be taking? Is that what you're interested in? And finally, and this isn't super scientific either, but Reddit can be a great source of information. Take it with a grain of salt. Most people go on the internet to complain, so remember that. But sometimes that's kind of where the real people are. And students will talk about their experiences at the colleges. So sometimes just a little playing around with that will give you some good insight. If you have questions about how to make this final decision, please don't hesitate to contact your Dobler College Consulting Advisor. Thanks.